What we're doing is getting Boots to put her shoulder to the pull noodle attached to the gate and ask her to push it over, much like you can teach a horse to push open a gate when you're riding. She's a little bit rough here. It's probably only the second or third time we've done this, but she had the flexion there to do it, so I gave her a click and a treat. Now she's actually pushed it over. Click and a treat. And you can see it's a bit of a problem for her because the gate gets in her way. Make sure you use a safe gate, not one that they could put their foot through by mistake. So this wire mesh gate is perfect for this sort of thing. It's not too heavy, so she's not going to have to push too hard. You can see how she's crossing her front legs there to push herself over. And you want the hind end to follow, obviously. If she's in the cart, the hind end will have to stay straight. So they can't actually turn by just turning their head and curving their body. They've got to step over. So it's an important skill. And I think if you teach it before they get to the cart, they'll have a much better understanding of what they need to do. She already knows how to go sideways really well. So she knows the cue that I'm asking her to step over. She already knows that. So if your horse doesn't know that already, you need to teach it really thoroughly without using anything else so they understand the cue. So the cue to move over, and she does. Having the pull noodle there means she's not pushing into something cold, hard and metallic. So I think it helps a little bit. And it also keeps her from being right against the fence. And again, and I need to remind her hind end to go along with it. Good. I probably shouldn't have had that much tension on the rope, but it wasn't too bad. I'm just going to ask her to move over just by giving the cue with the gate, and she did that quite nicely. This is something we'd never ever done before, so she responded very nicely there. Click and a treat for that. It gives us another chance for her to push the gate. Notice her front legs crossing there. So that's a really good effort. Very pleased with that. Just wanted to show a little bit more of this. This is a couple of sessions later, and you can see she's getting much more confident with the whole idea. She sort of says, okay, we're doing this again. I put the pull noodles sticking out a little bit further, which makes it easier for her to bring her feet across. And a click and a treat. You can see there I already got 3 steps. Leading her in from behind. And she says, should I target these? And I says, no, we don't have to target those today. She knows how to target things and pick things up, so she's always asking the question, is this what we're doing now? So I just quietly say, no, we're actually doing something else. And giving her the cue to push her shoulder over. And notice that I'm doing it with both sides, because everything you teach from one side you have to teach equally from the other side. And just remind her back end to come across too. And a couple of good steps, click and treat. Ask again. Shoulder and the behind end following. That's good. Very good. And a third step, click and treat.